Ops and Activision controversy that's been going on. So I didn't get to talk about this yesterday because yesterday I wanted to talk about Fortnite. But Sony wasn't the only company that was doing some pretty shitty things here at E3. So Activision had announced at one of the conferences that if you pre-ordered Black Ops 4, you would be able to get 4 DLC maps for Black Ops 3 only in the PlayStation. Whatever, I'm not even super mad about that in general, just because it's extra. Black Ops 3 is a pretty old game, so it's whatever. It's not that big of a deal to me. I'm planning on getting Black Ops 4. Well, let me rephrase that. I was planning on getting Black Ops 4 until the news dropped yesterday about how their DLC is going to be structured. Now, just so you know, I did play World War II. I had a lot of fun with it. It actually reinvigorated my love for this franchise. I had skipped the last 2 games before this. And so I told my I told my wife, we're gonna buy Black Ops 4. I'm gonna show you the Battle Royale mode, and we'll have a lot of fun with it. I had no problem with that. And then eventually I did buy the World War II Season Pass because that was something I was enjoying the game, and when I enjoy a game, I don't mind spending some money into it. Now the problem is that with Black Ops 4, they're changing their DLC strategy a little bit, which you may think, oh, awesome, Battlefield's changing their gameplay or their DLC to be free DLC, free maps and all that stuff, and then you would just pay for cosmetics. Battlefront did the same thing, and you're thinking, oh, they must be changing to that strategy because that is probably the most fair thing that you could do for a player base. To not split it between different map packs and who has this map getting kicked out of lobbies just because you don't own a specific map pack, yada, yada, yada. Well, here's the thing. The only way you're going to be able to get the DLC for Black Ops 4 is to buy one of their premium versions. And it's just crazy. So Treyarch is offering a package called the Black Ops Pass for Black Ops 4, and I'm getting this from a Polygon article. It will give players a bonus zombies experience named Classified at launch, and 4 additional zombie experiences, 12 multiplayer maps, and 4 exclusive Blackout characters. And that's about what a season pass would be. But here's the thing. We're redefining the digital content season for Black Ops 4 by delivering more content with more frequency. While they didn't say specifically when things were going to be coming out, the thing is, you can only get the Black Ops Pass if you buy one of the 3 editions of Black Ops 4 that include the $100 Digital Deluxe, the $120 Pro Edition, $130 Digital Deluxe. Those are the only ways. So, you would think that, oh, well, I'm not interested in that. I'll buy the base game. If I enjoy the game, then later on, I'll buy this Black Ops Pass. Well, it's not available. You can't buy the Black Ops Pass separately. You can only get it through one of these special editions. Now, Activision does say that if you decide later that you want the Black Ops Pass, you'll be able to upgrade a copy of the standalone game to an edition that includes the pass. And once the Black Ops Pass is available on its own, owners of physical copies of Black Ops 4 will be able to buy it separately. So, yeah, at least at launch, it's looking like the only way you're going to get into this is through buying it in this pack, and that's the exact opposite direction you should be going with this. I don't buy DLC for a game unless it's a game that I'm like 100% sure that I'm going to play through regardless. When Dark Souls 3, I think, was the last game I pre-ordered, and I bought it with a season pass because I knew that no matter how shitty Dark Souls 3 was, I was going to fucking finish it, no matter how shitty it was. Call of Duty games have been hit or miss. Advanced Warfare I fucking loved, and then what game came after that? Black Ops 3, I think. I had zero interest in it. And then what came after that? It wasn't World War II. Well, I don't remember. But, I'm not going to buy a DLC for a game that I'm not 100% sure of. And the Treyarch, I love you. You guys made some of my best multiplayer experiences in Black Ops 1. But I am not going to buy this DLC pass. I'm not going to buy a premium edition for a game that I'm not even sure if I'm going to like it. Because they're doing a lot of changes to the multiplayer. You know, it looks like they're going to be going to that class system that they had in, I believe, 3, which I just was not a fan of. So, you lost out on a customer. Not only did you lose the $60 that I told my wife, I am buying Black Ops 4 because we had so much fun with World War II. I said that. And that only something really, really bad would stop me from buying it. And introducing a financial scheme like this is not consumer friendly and is not something that I personally can support. So, sorry Activision, sorry Treyarch. I will not be playing Black Ops 4 this fall. In fact, this thing might actually drive me to buy Battlefield, because I'm definitely not buying Black Ops 4 unless they issue some sort of statement saying, oh, we changed it because we saw a lot of people were getting upset. So, we'll see exactly what happens as it gets farther into the fall. Hopefully they come to their senses and split this back into something more manageable. You know, if they even said free DLC, but we're going to add cosmetics, because, you know, the other games have loot boxes. World War II has loot boxes that I was able to avoid because I didn't need the loot boxes. I had them there, and I used them if I had them, and I never paid any specific amount of money for these. So, whatever. I'm out. Thank you for listening. I'll be back on when I start my stream.